Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are bringing you game 3, match 3, I should say, of the night. We're going to be going with Iona College going up against Rider University. And in this first game, we're going to be bringing you Loft versus Majestic.
That's right. Iona and Rider. Two schools who I actually am not. I'm familiar with Rider. I've seen them before in this league, but never Iona. I don't think I've seen them. I know Rider did not have a lot of people previously that didn't really care too much for the league, or people who really are competitive. But now, apparently, they got like 20 plus people who actually care about competing and stuff like that. People who are actually really passionate about it. So we're gonna see what they're capable of this season. Iona, on the other hand, though, I got nothing. But apparently they are rivals of the Manhattan College, so they are competitive in a little bit.
I don't remember if Yoshiman, who is on the Rider University, not playing now, I'm kind of just talking for time. If Yoshiman, oh, never mind, I'll say this later. We're getting into the game.
All right, though.
Another Roy, I like Roy, going up against a Mega Man. Not a character you see a lot of, but a very strong character.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to see what Majestic is capable of here. You know, I don't know how these two universities are going to fare against each other, but already Majestic swinging for the fences right now with this Flame Sword.
Yeah, nice start for him. Ooh, even more damage getting racked up. Only 11% on him as well. And he's getting these combos lost. Looks like he really doesn't know how to deal with this character.
I feel like Majestic should have jumped off a little bit earlier there and down air because they did get the edge guard properly. That was a really good snipe on the jump out there earlier. But still, Majestic looking so fantastic so far. Loft's not really finding a way in just yet. You know, Roy has fantastic ground speed. He's able to jump in quickly and force himself into scenarios a lot of the time. But man, Majestic has been doing such a good job so far of just playing defensively.
Yeah, I really like Majestic's movement. He's really weaving around what Lost wants to do a lot of the time, and just sort of baiting out a lot of whiffs from his opponent.
Oh, no. He actually drifted in with the air shooter that entire time.
You gotta just let it hit. You have to accept your fate, and you'll be fine, yeah.
DI out, you don't gotta freak out. It's all good. But we are back in it once more.
Big
Majestic
damage.
is extending this lead, yeah.
Great
huge damage coming out of him.
44% on Lost, 83 on Majestic. 3 stocks though, so we might be looking at a 2 stock, maybe even a 3 stock. Majestic keeps up the pressure like this, and that kind of a point lead this early would be a very big deal.
The juggling has just been ridiculous so far. Majestic. That is no jump left on Loft, but still no edge guard there. Kind of weird timing on that down air. I don't blame Majestic for missing that right there. You have to make sure you maximize these. Roy is a character who is prone to making comebacks with a few good openings. You have to really be careful and snuff him out when you can.
Yeah, Roy's a character that really just needs to touch you like 1 or 2 times. Oh, no. Not like that.
The rush combo. He jumped off rush and ended up off the top with that air shooter. That was so unfortunate for Loft, but a really good play on Majestic's part for a reversal right there.
It definitely looks like Loft doesn't play against Mega Man that much, because he's one of those characters where if you don't have experience in the matchup, you're just going to have a bad time. You have to just lose to a Mega Man like 10 times before you even know what he does.
It's true. Still, though, Majestic playing this walling out game beautifully. Still only 44% on Lofts. If you can manage to get this stock here with the jab back air or something more aggressive like an F smash per se.
That's really nice spacing. Great punish by Lost. Evens things up, and now completely doable for Roy. Roy really just needs like 2 combos to win the game here.
Oh, yeah. All right, the Crash Bomb ending up on the other one. This is totally in the realm of doability for Lofts right now. Now that he's kept these stocks pretty even. He just needs to get one more good advantage, get that damage up, but I don't know if Majestic is going to give it to him.
I don't think Lost is going to be able to find it. Majestic playing a little bit slower than he was before, just going back to that patient spacing he had in the first couple of games, and a greedy counter means that it's going to be
God,
Lost
there you go.
getting dunked. Finally, the down air connects. And
he finally finds it. Ooh, after so long of not being able to find it.
And that's going to be a
really good
one-stock victory going to Majestic, getting one early point and taking the advantage in this first set here.
That was honestly something else right there for Majestic. I feel like they had a very solid lead the entire time. You know, there were some scary moments where Lofts was coming back, but honestly, Majestic did just such a fantastic job of just establishing space, getting that solid damage racked up, and pushing advantage when he needed to.
Yeah, I feel like Lofts is starting to figure out the map a little bit, though. So in Game 2, I would not at all be surprised if we saw a reversal and we saw Lofts start to pull ahead and take the game. I think that's completely possible, especially when he gets counter picks.
Oh, yeah. So I'm wondering what stage we're going to see a counter pick to at this time. I'm not sure if the stage was really a problem for either players, so maybe they might just run it right back to PS2.
I know Roy players really like triplats. So if they're not banned out, we may see him taking Majestic there. We'll have to find out.
I'm really wondering what stage they're gonna. I feel like I feel like the stage wasn't the issue. Honestly, it was just how.
Yeah.
Lots
there was some really
managing.
cheesy deaths for sure.
Yeah, there were. Those rush deaths are really funny. The air shooter deaths off the top, I should say.
One thing I do want to see from Lofts is I just want to see more grabs. I know Roy's grab isn't like great and it doesn't do a whole lot for him, but you just need to do it as a mix-up. You need to throw it out, make sure your opponent knows it's coming, and just put your opponent at the ledge. Roy thrives when his opponents are at the ledge, and your grab is just such a great mix-up tool to make sure that happens.
To be fair, though, it can be a little tough to grab Mega Man, especially with lemons and how they operate and stuff like that. But I do agree. I think just mixing up certain options might be able to give lots a better in, because it seemed like Majestic was just privy to that at that point. Like, every jump in was getting stuffed out by forward air. Pellets were coming out, doing a fair amount of damage. Leaf Shield was catching Lofts off guard every single time that Majestic decided to land on top of him. So I don't know. I think those are just a few key adjustments that need to be made for this to go a little bit better, because we saw how good Lofts was at catching landings.
Yeah, Lofts. I mean, if you're playing Mega Man, you have to, right? That's like the whole point of the characters. So it looks like the bans will be Lilat, Yoshi Story, and Smashville. I'm expecting Battlefield to then be the pick. I don't think there's anything too much to think about from the side of Lofts here. It's a good stage for Roy. It does help Mega Man with sharking, but with how heavy Mega Man is, you can chase him down across the triplet. And it does really help your ability to land. It's so much harder to land on a flat stage like Final Destination than it is on something like a Battlefield.
It's true.
And
so I believe we are going to see them go to small Battlefield, yeah. So pretty much kind of identical to PS2 in certain aspects, but also a little bit different in others. Definitely think this is a good pick for Roy, honestly. He can maneuver around platforms really nicely. His punishes can be pretty maximized. He can shark landings quite nicely due to his ground speed. So, you know, not a bad pick at all.
It's like Pokemon Stadium, but it's narrower, which makes it less favorable for Mega Man. There's less room to sort of run around and throw projectiles. Exactly. The blast zones are also a little bit closer in, as far as I know, which means Roy will kill earlier, whereas Mega Man doesn't benefit nearly as much from that, so it's a good pick.
So yeah, we're just waiting for these character picks and waiting for them to gear up and get ready to go. Guys, in the meantime, if you want to support EGF, make sure you follow the stream. You know, that little heart right there, it's free. This league will be going on for pretty much the entire season or school year, so definitely stay invested.
You can also for sure check out our other streams. We're also streaming on twitch.tv/EGFSSBU and twitch.tv/official EGF2. We are, in fact, running 3 concurrent Smash streams right now. So you can go look around, make sure to follow all of them, keep yourself posted. If a team you like isn't on the schedule for our stream, maybe they're on one of the others.
That's right. No, always worth a watch, a check. Or if you just want to watch all 3 at the same time, that's cool too.
Yeah, pull up the multi-stream.
Yeah, there you go. Put up your Khadgar, your squad stream, your multi-Twitch. Do what you got to do.
It looks like we're getting underway. We have both players in the lobby, and it's a character switch off of Roy and onto Falco, who has that reflector that helps a lot in this Mega Man matchup. The downside is that Falco has a really hard time killing Mega Man. Mega Man is a heavy character, and Falco's kill setups do not work for a very long time.
That being said, though, it might be more consistent damage coming out for Lofts. We're going to see how it goes thus far, keeping it a little bit more even already. But, you know, we've seen Majestic, you know, take a little bit of time to get cooking. And I'm loving the mileage he's been getting off of these forward airs so far. Oh my god, the movement!
Yeah, Leaf Shield's such a good move, man. It's so disgusting. It just, like, locks you in place, deals, like, 20% or something, and just combos into other stuff. It gives stage positioning. It's so good.
It's also obnoxious to get hit by. A lot of players, I feel like, once they're getting constantly smothered by a move, and when someone is traditionally landing on them, they're like ready for an attack move. They're like, okay, I'm gonna intercept this. Then you just get pelted by Leaf Shield a bunch of times, and then you get frustrated because you're like, I was supposed to be able to punish that. That was a bad landing option. Okay.
Right back air. Good little lead for Majestic here. 69%. Very nice.
Very nice. Very cool.
Two lost 0% on the second stock. So this is a big opportunity for Majestic to get some extra credit damage. Loss isn't going to have a chance to kill Majestic for at least another 20%. So that gives plenty of time to build your lead even further.
Oh boy. Yeah, Majestic just doing a good job, just doing what Mega Man does best, which is chipping away at your opponent slowly but surely until you can get that fat opening. You know, all this little damage just being trickled on and on. It's going to put Lofts in a really bad position if he keeps getting caught by a lot of these projectiles.
And 82% on Loss already. Man. Great charge shot. Oh, nice little up B to go over the second charge shot, though. If it doesn't matter, it gets grabbed, and I can't believe that missed. Wow,
that almost hit. That was crazy. Right,
still, though, Majestic is now fully lapped Loft in terms of percent, so it's looking very, very rough for the Falco here.
And these landing Leaf Shields have been saving Majestic a lot of the time when they've been needing to find a safe landing to one shield. I feel like Lofts hasn't been giving that move the proper respect that you have to.
Ooh, good little read on the get-up. Now, 192% on Majestic. It's so important that Lofts does find a kill, find a way to get rid of this stock. And I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, but ooh, this combo is looking a little bit dubious for him.
Oh, yeah. Majestic just putting on so much damage right now.
Oh, my God.
And Lofts just struggling to get out of his finally using Shine, but is it too little too late? I don't know. Okay, back air coming out. Lofts just getting caught up on all these.
If this is a 3 stock, it's so good for Ryder.
This is so dominant. Ooh, that might be it.
Oh, the get-up read. Perfectly timed by Majestic. 3 stock for Majestic.
That's wild. Kind of wild. That's a huge start for Ryder right there. In terms of damage and points.
Off of that game, going the way of Ryder University. Our display is a little wrong. It's 6 points for Ryder right now.
It should be 6. That's an additional 2 points off that.
So it's 1 point from game 1, 3 points from game 2, and then 2 points for winning the set. 6 total points is a very, very nice lead to get yourself out to. Obviously, it's only 1 set. It's not an unbeatable lead already, but it's definitely setting Ryder up for success as we get into the next set. Whoever's playing is going to feel pretty comfortable because he knows he kind of just has to go even. Like, the rest of Ryder can kind of just coast right now.
Essentially, yeah, 6 points is a pretty big start, honestly. You have to get basically close to double 3 stock to even that up within the game. Maybe a double 2 stock.
3 stock and a 1 stock, you know?
Yeah, so it's a little tough, but not, insurmountable. However, this is where Ryder could really continue opening up the gap at this point. And like I said, last season a little weaker in terms of a team comp, but now they have people that are really, really serious about competing and stuff like that. So, they're going to be coming back 10 times harder.
Absolutely, and we'll see who comes back for Ryder coming 10 times harder in just a few moments when we get back from this break.
Oh, yeah. Howdy.
Howdy.
Welcome on back to EGFC season number 3. I am Fang, joined here by the lovely Toxic Gerbil, watching Rider University versus Iona College as we get into the wee hours of the night. Got set number 2 coming up between two players. I forgot their names.
920 and Yaliso. Yaliso representing Iona College. And
Tight.
920, 920 if you will.
Oh,
92
920.
times
Okay.
10 if you want. I wouldn't. Representing Rider University.
So I remember 920 from when I first casted for Rider, and yeah, they played whatever character their heart desired at that point. So it does make sense.
Sure.
But they've already done this once, so they're going into it again. And I wonder what characters we're getting here. Oh boy.
I heard we're getting a me.
I do like
Very
me.
interesting. I don't, honestly. But, you know, such is life.
At least they're trying to get educated about what is allowed and what isn't allowed.
I think they should be allowed. I just don't like them. I don't think we should ban them. There's a lot of
Why they
stuff
got
in this
that many
game that I don't
clones?
like. I don't think it should be banned. Okay, they're just annoying.
We're getting into it though.
I've heard it's a 1-3-3-2 me. What that means, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that moveset means. Either way, though, we got 920
The Vault Boy?
Bayonetta, and we got Vault Boy with the Tekken body, Heihachi body, I think. So, Vault Boy in this game is so funny, by the way.
It looks so dumb.
He's just so happy to be here.
He is really happy to be included.
And Yaliso going off right now. The Schmoovement is going crazy.
Yeah.
All these short hops threatening so many options. And that's
Yaliso
wow, I thought it
not
was gonna be
touched
stock,
still.
but no, I'm
Nah,
capping.
not quite. Only one hit has hit Yaliso so far. He has been very dominant. It's been really hard for 920 to find any footing.
Yeah, these shot puts and these short hops, you know, me Brawler, kind of like a less crazy Fox. You know, he's got very similar frame data in his Nair, but also the little stray hits he can do. He feels a little more janky, I'd say. And the fact that his move kit can vary as well and give him quite some very advantageous special moves. Can make things a little
I'm
complicated
surprised
for
he
the opponents.
doesn't have the uppy that's like the cyclone kick sideways.
That one's
because
good,
that thing will
yeah.
kill at like 60. It's so broken.
This one is pretty good too, though, honestly.
Yeah, that's
if
cool.
you do down throw off a platform, you can basically, not true combo, but get a nice combo and shoot
Shot
him.
put.
There you go. All right. Yaliso on
Nice.
one stock right now.
Yeah, 920 managed to get him up to 97% though, so that's not bad, but if Yaliso can build up a large lead before losing the stock, then it's going to be a really big problem, and it looks like 920 just has such a hard time hitting him. I don't know how he's going to kill.
Yeah, 920 just kind of doing damage a little bit right now, but Yaliso feels like he has a little bit more solid of a game plan going into this set.
Absolutely. Ooh, good little shot put to cover the recovery.
Oh, yeah.
This shotgun placement has been really great. Great up smash though, catching out Yaliso's movement. And 74% on 920 is not terrible, but if this combo keeps going, it's going to be dangerous.
Oh boy, okay, a little bit of damage, but 920, I don't think they have a proper grasp on how to combo with Bayo exactly. But they're looking pretty good on other external factors like recovery and juggling and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, if you are planning to play random, you gotta know how to play the whole roster at least a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't think we mentioned that. We're pretty sure 920's playing random.
Yeah.
For all the viewers, that is what is happening. Not sure why I decided to do it. This is a pretty high stakes game. Like, a lot's on this game.
Oh yeah. This could be a major swing right here. This could put the lead out of Ryder's favor too. Yeah, good. If Yaliso keeps doing what he's doing right now.
Yaliso is putting in the work right now. Only 78%. He's got a little bit of extra life on this stock. 920's got to be careful to not get 2-stocked here. If he gets 2-stocked, it's a pretty big throw.
Oh yeah.
This lead's gonna go in pretty quick.
Oh yeah. And we're seeing a little bit of that right now, honestly.
Okay, good witch time.
Witch time.
Not enough to get 920 all the way back on stage. Gets right into another up tilt, but the up smash cleans up the stock, and Bayo wins these. That's all I can say.
Potentially, you know, Bayo does have quite a bit of damage output in situations like this. I feel like Liso just has to be careful with how he's recovering because he's died only twice off of smash attacks. You know, if he just plays a little more safely in the scramble. Bayo's smash attacks are pretty good given how disjointed they are. You know, F smash is pretty good as a whiff punish tool sometimes if you're catching or dashing in the wrong direction. Up smash. That being said, though, none of that matters when you can't recover.
Yes, so.
Oh my god, that boy was nuts. Sheesh. And that was a huge game one right there for Iona. You know, only one stock taken, I believe, on the board right there. But a dub is a dub. Yeah. And one more game will add 2 more points on the Iona's point count and will bring them ever so much more closely to tying things up against Ryder.
Absolutely. And these points do matter a lot right now. It looks like we're going to be going into a pretty close match between these two teams from what we've seen so far. So every point will probably count. The difference between 1 stocks and 2 stocks may end up mattering.
I'm just vibing to this song.
We're just chilling out a little bit while we wait for these characters and stages to get picked out. Yoshi's story is going to be the response, and I mean, who knows? 920 is literally playing random, so
we never know what. I like random a lot. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. You have to have a solid set of fundamentals and a general game sense on.
I like random when you're winning playing. You know, you feel.
All right, though, we're going back into it once again. Hey, sometimes this is how some players are.
Yeah,
some players just can't decide. Why have a character crisis when the game can decide?
Ryu, that is not a good role.
Yeah,
if you're not a Ryu player, you're not gonna play Ryu.
These are kind of rough draws if you don't really play these characters. I'd say this is probably one of the weakest characters in most players' random arsenal, just because unless you are a specialist with this character, he is a lot different than.
It's looking okay right now, though.
That move is at least good. I like the usage of that move. Shakunet's a fantastic move right there. Red Fireball does a lot of damage. One of the best projectiles that Ryu has at his disposal to deal with a lot of less, I guess, close quarter matches. Can really establish space for him. So far, 920 doing a good job so far.
920's doing great so far. Way better than his last Bayonetta game. Yaliso is having a really hard time finding a way in.
So we're seeing short hops just threatening a lot of options right here, but no particular commitments from Yaliso. Oh, what a parry. Alright, just gonna go for the rapid jab out of that, just get that solid damage off.
And percent's basically dead even, and both these characters have a lot of kill power, so we could see something coming out pretty soon from either side.
And this stage is scary because... Oh.
Well...
Beep, 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 beep.
That is...
What happened?
Unfortunate.
Are they still fighting? Oh my, no, they're just
what is that?
So I'm thinking we might see a restart there. I don't know what is gonna happen.
Does he have to play Ryu again? What's the...
I don't know.
What's the rule?
It chose random.
I think he has to play Ryu again. Otherwise,
920 says I'll go Ryu to be fair.
Yeah, good. Well, I think we're gonna cut to the little break while we get the lobby set up again.
Oh yeah. See you guys in a sec. Hello and welcome back to EGFC Season 3. We are here with our third series of the day, and oh boy.
It's a banger.
The action.
For sure.
It just don't stop. We do have Rider University versus Iona College. We got Yeliso on me Brawler, and 920 on Ryu. Getting Ryu on random before the technical difficulties occurred, and he went Ryu again just to be fair, which is really cool of him. So, let's see how this pans out.
It pans out. Last game he started out pretty hot. In this game, it looks to be about the same. Both players swinging pretty even, trading blows with each other. When we got the DC, it was sort of a last hit scenario on the first stock. Both players around 100%. Looks like we're going to end up somewhere pretty similar there. The percents are staying pretty evenly up B, not quite going to kill.
Ooh, All right. So far, 920 playing pretty solidly. I don't know how much Ryu experience they have in terms of playing Ryu, since a lot of people who roll Ryu on random tend to struggle quite a bit when he is selected.
He plays so differently from most other characters.
Yeah, for real.
920 seems to be making it work pretty well. Still down, 50%. Eats the shot, but lives. Good air dodge. Ooh, a little bit of a focus cancel too. I think 920 definitely knows what he's doing on the character. He's throwing out the red fireballs too, so he's got the inputs down.
We're just seeing Elisa just trying to find some sort of opening here in neutral, but 920 not really biting just yet, just trying to play as defensively as possible. Still not going to get killed right there, but jumps right into the shot.
On the jump.
Yeah.
Eliso pulling ahead with the game, and remember, if Eliso wins this, he'll get the 2 extra points for winning the set as well, and close the gap between the two teams by a lot. So it's important for 920 to be able to clutch this out if possible, but right now, Eliso is running away with his second stock.
For real. And already just so much damage being tacked on off of these platforms. Eliso winning, game 1, so if you win this one, that's an additional bunch of points right there for Iona University, or Iona College rather. That almost killed. Yeah, that's the one benefit of this map, is that if you get that down throw on a platform on this stage, you can potentially get into an up B depending on how the opponent reacts. And man, Eliso's just going crazy right now.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's just really crazy how he's able to find these recoveries on Ryu. Right, he's playing this random character he probably doesn't have a lot of experience with, and he's still able to find his way back from these awkward spots. He does end up dying there, but he got so much damage back traded onto Eliso that if he's able to take this stock pretty soon, it'll be completely even.
Oh yeah. Alright though, still Eliso just getting these nice punishes right here with this suplex, and we are going to see a Shoryuken come out right there, evening up these stocks right here, so don't sleep, even though this is a random Ryu. The same confirms will still work. Oh my god. That's not
going to kill, but it's going to be close. 83% on 920. He has to be so careful. Eliso with a nearly fresh stock still. He needs to find 2 more solid openings, and that'll be it.
Yeah. And he's trying to find them right now.
Great job on defense, though.
Yeah, these counter hits are ridiculous, and all these punishes have been fantastic from 920. Eliso's going to be very careful because, once you get up to a certain percentage, a lot of Ryus can confirm into either Tatsu, like he just did, or confirm into Shoryuken. So you have to be really careful.
Looks like 920's going to be able to run it back. He has the lead now.
Oh my.
Big moment for Eliso. He's got to keep composed. Not give anything over to 920. He still needs to find one more solid hit before 920 is really in kill percent, so he has to be careful here. Up smack won't do it, but the next one might. These back airs are looking a little bit nervous.
You got to be really careful when you're on Ryu's shield, especially with that auto turnaround mechanic. And you can tell both these players looking for their big swing right now.
Great
that could be it. And it is. Wow, great confirm right there from 920 on that top.
Absolutely.
Your range is 1 fist short.
Very well played by 920. Gets the win on random.
It's kind of crazy.
Puts a point on the board, and we're going to be going to a game 3.
So I wonder what character the RNG gods will bless 920 with this time around. Hard to say.
For the schedule's sake, I'm hoping it's either his best one or his worst one.
We'll see, we'll see. Schedule, I think, is out the window at this point.
Oh, it's very out the window.
Defenestrated completely.
Yeah.
But, the show must go on. That's how it is.
Show must go on indeed, and here we are.
Still good. We got about half an hour left before the next block starts. So.
Yeah, so as long as we get, a bunch of 3-0s in a row.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see, though. We'll see how it goes.
You're out of filler. We're just singing along now. We're having a sing-along party.
My no thoughts head empty.
True. That's why I'm trying to be 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
That's the goal.
Just vibing. Just vibing is a good tune. Seeing where they're going to go. 920 going to be opting to go random once again.
He's committed. Props to him.
Oh, yeah. So I wonder what stage we're going to go to here. It's tough to counter pick a stage against someone who doesn't even know what character they're playing. So
yeah, you just pick the stage that's good for you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what stages are good for me, bro. Probably triplats, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You just lost on triplat.
Yoshi's might be the best one, honestly. With that particular moveset. I think the
Looks like
moveset...
we're going back to Battlefield is what he says, so... I guess that's what's happening.
And we're going into it. Me Brawler once again. What character are we going to see? Dr. Mario. Okay, so this should be interesting. We're going to see some stubby hitboxes clashing with each other.
Yeah. Dr. Mario is a very interesting character. One of the more glass cannon characters in the game. I feel like it's very rare for a character in this game to be considered to have bad recovery. I feel like everyone's is so good, but Dr. Mario's, it's bad.
Fairly lackluster, yeah. He has to make sure he maintains his jump everywhere he goes and strategically uses his down B before he fully commits to up being to ledge. Now, once he has to get up to the up B to ledge part, it's a little easier for him at that point. He can get 2 frames still, but, you know, it's not undoable and horrible, so... We're gonna see how it goes for our young MD, young PhD man.
Absolutely. It's not going well.
No, definitely not.
He needs some ibuprofen right now, because he is
for sure. Needs a taste of his own medicine, but oh my god, wow! What a link right there by Yaliso. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yaliso really pulling ahead. Solidly ahead as well. Only 50% to his name means he has a lot of life left in his stock and a lot of time to build up a lead.
And we're going to see how he continues to extend it. Not going to make it right there with the suplex right there. But manages to still hold on to his stock. 920's going to have to start to get something started here.
I like these short hop fade backs. Dr. Mario is just like not mobile enough of a character to really punish. Just like doing these little short hops backward. You can always just throw out an aerial on reaction if the Mario walks up, and you never get punished by preemptively trying to space things and being caught in lag.
Alright, though, 920 doing a really good job just ledge trapping right now, preventing Yaliso from getting back.
A little cape attempt, very cheeky.
Oh, yeah. And now Yaliso out of the corner, finally trying to find some sort of opening in center stage here, and I'm loving these short hops. These short hops are doing a really great job of keeping 920 off guard. Still living.
Good little up B, okay.
Ooh, that was an up smash. Easily an up smash right there. That was gonna kill Yaliso, but no. Not opting for the punish right there.
161 max rage. I could see something really cheesy happening if another 20% gets on 920, but not anymore, unfortunately. 60%, 70% is the difference between these two players. And the tip, not quite enough. He goes for another one, very greedy, but there's no punish from 920. The cheeky little pill. Actually gets a lot.
Yeah, just okay. Nice solid ledge trapping right here by 920 and finding himself back in the driver's seat once again. You know, Dr. Mario can put the hands on you if you're not careful. This character does some crazy stuff.
Dr. Mario has some of the craziest kill confirmed in this game. He has so much power in his kit.
Still, though, Yaliso just trying to find some sort of opening here on 920. But has been committed to a lot of these short hops. You know, they haven't really been grabbing as much as I think they would, or it's mostly been playing aggressive neutral right here.
That suplex looks really bad. I'm not gonna front. That sends nowhere.
Yeah, it says game 3 of this set right here, so the winner of this could be putting their school in either a really good or really bad position, or actually really good or really okay position.
Yeah, really okay is a good way to put it. Great forward air from 920. Actually puts him into the lead for the first time in this game. Evened up immediately, only 12%. Basically dead even between these two players here. Interesting little bit here. Neither player able to hit each other.
I was going to say, there's a lot of nooch going on.
Yeah, a lot of nooch. 31 to 18, really close one hit separating the two players. There's so much spacing and nothing actually happening. Nobody's getting combos. It's so
these
tense.
Hitboxes, and also just how fast Yaliso's just been moving around, you know, trying to space out these moves adequately, but just a little short.
This is a big moment for Yaliso.
Oh, no recovery right there.
There's Dr. Mario for you.
920. And Yaliso going to be taking it over 920. Pretty close, honestly, for those randoms.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the end, it is Yaliso getting the point, netting 3 points for his team over the opponents, bringing the point differential down to just 3, separating the two teams. As we prepare for set 3 between we don't know who's playing in set 3 yet, but we're preparing for set 3 between Iona College and Rider University. We will be back right after the break. We gotta make sure we have all of our guns pointed toward going forward in time, make sure all of our production is working on getting everyone in here as quickly as possible. We're gonna go straight to a break. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're getting into Game 3 between the two teams. We've got Iona College going up against Rider University. We've got Moat going up against Loose Grip.
Loose Grip. What a tag.
Yeah, great.
That is quite the tag. All right, though.
Oh, it's a snake. Oh, God.
So
We're not getting out of
berry.
here before time.
You never know. You know, some snakes are really aggressive, use a lot more normals than they do special moves. Oh, Moat. Okay, Moat, Long Island player. They play DDD, and they also play Terry. And then they went to Iona. That's funny.
Nice.
Up against Loose Grip playing Snake, and man, the name of the game here honestly is going to be trying to hit Snake. It's going to be kind of particularly hard, I feel like, for Moat to be able to get anything started here.
It's going to be really hard for Terry to find a way in on this game.
Yeah, just through these grenades. You know, you have one of the best characters on hit, but Snake also one of the best characters at not getting hit. So.
Yeah. He's doing pretty well so far, though. The percents are relatively even between the two characters, but this ledge trapping is why we play Snake. But amazingly handled by Mo.
Wow.
Gets the parry up smash to deal with it, but yeah, great response from Loose Grip, and it's back to even.
Just eating a fat up tilt right back. That was very tough to watch, because especially after Moat got that parry off, it looked like the interaction was just so good. But still, again, Terry being so nice on hit, he's able to get that damage back up quickly. But it's tough when you have to deal with a frame 1 grenade right in your face.
Yeah, grenade's a little bit of a menace to deal with. Moat's doing a pretty good job, though. 76% on Loose Grip with him at the edge. But, I don't know, trying to ledge shot Snake is so awkward. He has so many options to do.
It's true.
So many things that will just trade with you if you mess up slightly.
Especially as Terry. However, Moat having no problem with that burn knuckle right there. Just resetting space as soon as he feels the need that he needs to. And man, he's been doing such a great job so far of just getting his damage off.
Ooh, little Nikita, not gonna find anything. Great shield. Both players just trading shielded blows to each other.
What?
I didn't even see the C4.
Neither did I. I didn't know that was there. It's always where you least expect it.
Yeah, Snake's a really cool character. Love that. I love Snake. Like Zoe. A little bit of cross-game humor. But now Loose Grip's kind of running away with his lead.
Oh yeah.
The stock is finally traded back, but already 50-60% onto Moat is not a good position to be in.
And you do have a C4 on Moat as well. Not too sure if he's aware of it, but I don't think he was, and manages to take a little bit of damage from right there. Gets actually stuck once again, but he's going to be going on the offensive with this damage here. And I think one throw into the C4 might... Oh, the C4 fell off though, but... Loose Grip lets it rip.
Loose Grip on the Snake takes game 1 in a 1-stock victory.
That game was back and forth throughout the entire way through.
Super back and forth. I really, at no point, could have told you who I thought was it. That was crazy.
I thought the C4 was going to come into play later once Moat got thrown, but I guess so much damage was taken on both sides that it just fell off and fell right onto the platform.
Possibly, yeah.
It can be hard to keep track of in really tough scramble situations like that, so really good awareness on Loose Grip's part right there.
But now, yeah, it is another point going the way of Rider University, so it's going to be 8 points to Rider and 4 points for Iona, which means we're kind of almost back to where we started. Not quite. Started 6-0, so 6-point lead, but Rider building it up, and if this next game goes to Loose Grip, even if it's just a 1-stock victory, we'd be in an 11-4 situation, which is still pretty close, relatively speaking, going into the last 2 sets, and very winnable for either side.
Yeah, the point differential not too far out of favor of Iona at this point. They just need to figure out how to just close it out in terms of just getting these set wins, you know. Like, the game wins are nice, but you need those additional 2 points to really make those tiebreakers occur, you know? Because the game win points will come, but it's the set wins you need. You know, you need to make sure you're not just getting games. And we're getting a switch to Ridley from Loose Grip. I felt like the Snake was doing just fine, but maybe a little bit of BM, maybe a little bit of more matchup comfort. Either way, we're going to get back into it.
Yeah, the Terry incident. I don't. It feels weird when somebody wins and then switches characters, but maybe he just feels stylistically that the Ridley is what's going to work better for him.
Oh yeah.
So far, it doesn't seem like it's the case. He's out to the early deficit, but it's still very early on, so you never know. He could still just be getting warmed up on the character.
So the burn knuckle coming out, almost gonna kill loose grip here. Yeah, I feel like this was not a good counter pick right here. If victory was to be assured. Ridley, very, very big. You know, very good at anti-airing, but the size of Ridley just makes him so much more susceptible to getting comboed by Terry. And the character isn't particularly like super heavy either. Oh my god!
Worth. Hashtag worth.
Worth. Definitely worth. Oh,
Read it. Rip it and chip it.
Never not worth. Oh my gosh, trying to go for the combo video clip right there.
Yeah, a little bit of neutral afterward, just resetting. Ambitious follow-up by loose grip gets punished immediately.
And yeah, loose grip trying to go in now, you know, using all of Ridley's tools really, really nicely so far, and getting some nice grabs to boot, honestly. You know, I feel like Mode has been sitting in shield a little bit, trying to respect a lot of Ridley's options a little too much. Ooh! Okay, another bird knuckle coming out from Moat.
Yeah, just stuck at the edge though. That wasn't a spike, really? That would have been crazy if it was. Great conversion from Moat though. It's so hard to get off the ledges of Ridley. He has no good tools to do it.
And Moat's ledge trapping really good that time, just reacting accordingly with everything, including the invincible up B. Like you have to be aware of them jumping from ledge.
Moat is not messing around anymore.
Yeah, for real. You have to be aware of the jump from ledge and charge partition, which is like that. Those things take time, you know.
Yeah, and Go Meter online with 70% on his Ridley is terrifying.
Ooh, forcing the air dodge out right there.
By loose grip to take that stock.
Yeah, especially with Go online. You know, you never want to be in front of the barrel of the gun that is Go on Terry.
It's so scary to play against that character, man.
Alright, though, another rising tackle.
Not gonna find anything off of it. 104% on loose grip here. It really is gonna be toast converting here. That should be it. Not quite great DI.
Not quite yet. And I want to make note of the position that Moat is standing in under the ledge. He knows that Ridley's side B is a huge possibility for getting him off stage, and opting just to really react.
I really don't like this position. Loose grip needs to get out of the corner, and he's not able to.
Oh my god.
Good air dodge, okay. Small shield by loose grip.
Oh boy.
I like the idea, actually. You have to go for that nasty stuff when you're this behind, right? And that's going to be the game. Moat taking a point back, sending us to a Game 3 scenario here for the set.
And I really don't know why, you know, Loose Grip Ridley was doing good, but I feel like Snake was doing just fine. I feel like there was no issue there.
Yeah. You won on Snake and he lost on Ridley. Look, okay, I'm not a results-oriented thinker, but you won on one character and you lost on the other one. Obviously, the first one had to be better.
We might be seeing a switch back, if anything. I would not be surprised. And yeah, we are seeing the switch back to Snake.
That was instant. Oh my god.
Yeah, really I think it's the right call here, honestly. I mean, I don't know why they switched off to begin with. I thought the Snake was performing excellently.
Yeah, it does not make any sense.
Maybe thought they could have better of a time or mix up the adaptation on Moat the other time. Either way, back on Snake, but you have to recalibrate at that point, and Moat already kind of, you know, riding the momentum off of one win right there. So we're gonna see what happens from here on out.
Nice little bit of damage for Moat there, 69 on Loose Grip. And just, Loose Grip needs to slow down a little bit. He's approaching a lot. These dash attacks seem kind of risky. You just need to set some C4. Oh, okay, he makes it. Set some C4, pull some grenades, just play a little slower.
Oh yeah.
Chill out.
All right, great combo right there from Moat, using these down tilts excellently to just establish enough room for him to get the jab power dunk.
Ooh,
oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Again.
The second down smash was a little ambitious. The third one as well, but Loose Grip really wants to take this stock. You just need, like, your Snake. You just need to play for consistency and it'll work.
It's true. And then the up tilt will come and everything along with everything else. Okay, excellent. That time the F smash was really well timed. No invincible get up that time from Moat. Maybe was in too high of a pressure situation to get that right there. Oh my god.
No, I don't like that.
He wants it done with now.
Working. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Really good reaction for him.
Loose grip. Nice little string.
He's going to get up smashed for his troubles right there. Moat bringing it back without much of a deficit to really spare here.
Yeah, but the snake is looking very clean so far.
Yeah, for real. It makes us wonder, why did he switch off?
Why? Well, good question.
You gave him a free point. All right, we're just pulling grenades.
You can't mess around. You can't throw away those games. They matter, especially when things are as close as they are in this matchup.
It's true. You know, because it's not just on you for your team's performance. It's also on your teammates. So if you're giving away points for free, that's one less point that your teammate probably
absolutely
used to pad out the gap.
Yeah, Loose Grip's doing that exact stuff way too much. Moat completely calls it out. And with this go meter online, it could literally just be a kill off of some weird confirm.
Wow,
like that, a shield break right there should be it. Oh my god, no.
No way. Alright, cleans it up, cleans it up. That was so scary right there. Oh, we were going to see another power geyser.
Okay, not anymore. Snake up tilt, good move. Don't know if you knew that. Pretty good, pretty strong.
Alright, jab power dunk coming out once again from Moat. This game is looking more even than ever. Could Loose Grip have given a free set away to Moat after that game one? But Moat, really remarkable adaptation post game one. You know, really reacting more adequately. There is a stick there. Good air dodge though.
Ooh, Loose Grip just hit himself multiple times there.
Ooh, good SDI.
Okay, 93%. Moat. One smash tag. Terry's really strong. Could do it.
Moat has got to watch these landings. This is the second time he's landed aggressively.
We're getting the confirmed great match with the up smash. Sharks the landing and takes the stock.
And the set.
Yeah, well played by Moat.
I don't get it. I don't understand the swap there off of Snake. The Snake was doing just fine. It looked very clean in a lot of instances. You go to Ridley, then you have to snap right back. It doesn't make any sense. And now it's all tied up between Iona and Ryder.
Yeah, dead tied, 8 points to 8. As we move into our next break, we'll be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere because it's as close as it can be.
It was too soft.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to EGFC season number 3. We are still in it with Iona College and Rider University, tied up 8-8. I'm NPT Fang, joined here by the lovely Toxic Gerbil.
Hello,
Here to bring you some more
hello.
Smash action.
Yeah,
We're out here.
Going up against TLA in set 4 of our 5-set series between Iona College and Rider University. 8-8 is the scoreline, so there is a lot riding on this set. Whoever wins this set is going to set the standard for the last set. Anyone who wants to win the last set has to win harder than whoever wins this one does. If you want to put it that way, right?
It's going to be ridiculous. I mean, 8-8, all tied up. I feel like that... I just don't get the rationale between on the last set, honestly, with the Ridley pick.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but that's in the past. We're getting into it now, and we have a Sonic going up against Captain Falcon, 2 of the fastest characters in the entire game, duking it out against each other here.
And yeah, I agree. These 2 characters very fast. I feel like the punish game is going to be extremely explosive on both sides. It's going to be, I guess, how Falcon avoids the hit and run style of Sonic. You know, but already we see Falcon swinging for the fences here.
Absolutely. Both players really running at each other. We typically see Sonics kind of play a lot more patiently, but especially in this matchup, it's much more advantageous to kind of just try and go in and get your hit and run damage. We're seeing both these players kind of just shellacking each other and trading blows. Great back air.
Ooh, Kibbs with no double jump there with TLA. Oh my god, the raw knee at a disadvantage. Kibbs has so much aggression right now. I've been seeing just 3 million buttons being pressed a minute, but he's really trying to push his punish game as far as he can with each hit.
Absolutely. And it's working out great for him. He took the first stock. He's building up an extra little lead for himself. 40% already on TLA. It's going great.
Ooh, a massive F smash coming out there from TLA, evening things up a little bit right now. Looking pretty good, though. Honestly, Kibbs has been doing such a good job of doing these retreating hops back, kind of baiting TLA forward to kind of overcommit, and then he's been trying to find some sort of more substantial punish here, but can't quite get it just yet.
Not quite, and TLA on this next stock has evened things up. It looks like he has definitely slowed it down a lot more, just like spin dashes off to the side, go in, get a little bit of percent, get maybe one more hit after and leave, and it's working really great for him. Almost gets the kill off that F smash. Sneaky little spring attempt, but it's gonna follow up into more offstage play, and he does actually get the Gimp that time. Not gonna kill off of it though, but the back throw should for sure do it. Sonic's back throw, very strong, and now it's a huge lead for TLA.
Yeah, TLA, I think, finally finding the right distance or tempo to play at with Kibbs, and realizing very quickly, I think, that Kibbs has just been kind of swinging for the fences, and when you're fighting against Sonic, it makes it very easy for Sonic to whiff punish you if you're constantly just missing moves. Well, not even close to Sonic. Yeah,
it's really easy to whiff and move against Sonic, who's never quite where you want him to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a full stock lead for TLA, and even more now as he keeps getting more hits, racking up the percent.
Oof.
And with how close everything is, if it's a 2-stock,
oh my god,
that's so important to get those 2 points for Rider University. TLA takes it in a 2-stock victory. And yeah, just really clean, well played by him.
That just the awareness, I think, to catch on to the fact that Kibbs was just whiffing a lot of moves around TLA's general vicinity. It made it, I feel like, very easy for TLA to kind of just sneak in with a lot of these spin dashes, get substantial damage off, and just punish the over-aggression consistently. I feel like Kibbs just has to taper it just a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Kibbs really needs to slow down and just be patient enough to wait out the Sonic, right? Sonic doesn't have a projectile. He doesn't actually do anything that forces you to approach him besides run away. But when you're playing Captain Falcon, you're one of the characters that can follow a Sonic when he tries to run away. So what you need to do is you need to back Sonic into the corner and then wait for him to try and get out of the corner through you and then punish the spin dash when that happens. You can't just keep running at him and getting punished for it.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's just enough examples right there over and over and over again. You saw just every single time Kibbs just tried to force his way in, TLA had an answer immediately in spin dash, even adequately picking up on punish. There was just like calculated punish game happening the entire time on TLA's side, whereas Kibbs, once he got the hit, he got momentum going, but finding that hit, he was really going for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Both players locked back into the arena, no longer locked back into the arena. Both players just making sure they have everything set up properly, and it looks like we are going to be going to Kalos, which is a very flat stage, which I think favors Sonic in this matchup, which is interesting. Oh, maybe not. Now that we're on Falco instead of Falcon, that makes things very different. Falco has that projectile, has much better of just like a one-on-one boxing neutral game than Falcon does, and I much prefer it for the matchup. Absolutely.
I'm curious to see how this pick will pan out, because Falco, I think Laser's a fantastic tool to really keep Sonic's tempo off a little bit, and the punish game is consistent there. But I don't know if it'll fix the problem Kibbs had of whiffing moves,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it has. Kibbs really just wants to hold forward.
And I don't blame him. It's fun to hold forward in this game.
It is fun to hold forward, but you can't do that against a Sonic for sure.
No,
Sonic is one of them. Sonic is possibly the best anti-hold forward character in the game.
Still though, Kibbs on hit, looking not too bad so far as the downer comes out. That's a huge air dodge right there from TLA.
Yeah, a little interesting. And it's going to be a lead for Kibbs, at least temporarily, as TLA is going to work to get it back. Good forward air, putting Kibbs off stage. I really don't like these spring gimp attempts by TLA. They're really cheesy. They're not working at all.
If placed correctly, they can work. I just feel like there are better options for TLA at this point.
Yeah, especially against the Falco, who's so predictable, right? Just go out there and forward air,
It's true. Could always attempt the trade right there.
That being said, though, Kibbs is not hitting TLA at all. He is still
these
at
trades.
15%.
Little baby trades occurring right now, and also the landing has been tapered a bit. We're seeing him daring still, but he's moving back as he's doing so. All right, though, more damage incoming. Oh no drag down there. It seems that Kibbs has a good idea of when they want to get advantage started, but as for what specific buttons to press after advantage gets started, that's a whole nother can of worms to be opened.
Yeah, but TLA just cannot find a kill. A Falco living to 180 is really rare. But TLA can't find it. He finally gets the down smash. Resets things back to neutral, same stocks, but with 53%, he is still at a disadvantage, but I feel like it's not going to last long. TLA has been very, very good about racking up the percent on Kibbs so far.
And yeah,
just like that's already 32.
We saw this happen game 1 too, where Kibbs had that early lead, then TLA slowly clawed it back by kind of mixing up his tempo and really just waiting for Kibbs to overcommit a lot of the time. And we're seeing an example of this once again. I don't feel like the character counter pick changed anything. Maybe it made it a little bit easier for Kibbs to get damage consistently. But it's all about just calling out when TLA is going to approach you. If you keep swinging, Sonic's gonna whiff punish that every time.
Absolutely.
He's waiting for you.
And now, already, TLA takes the lead once again, right?
Oh yeah, over and over and over again too. We've been seeing it consistently happen.
Ooh, that up smash is gonna kill Falco pretty light. A little bit of tech show off from TLA, and now, if TLA gets another 2-stock here, it is a very dominant position for Rider University. It's going to be really difficult for their opponents to pull back a win, so it's important, even if Kibbs cannot pull out a win and go to Game 3, he needs to take this stock right now.
Yeah, Kibbs just swinging for the fences at a target that just isn't in front of him.
Never there, yeah.
I like what they were doing earlier game with lasers. It seems like they have just completely forgotten about lasers and are maybe a little bit of nerves are setting in, just desperately trying to claw this lead back from TLA. And it could happen. TLA keeps approaching every single time. It's not like TLA has been particularly camping Kibbs this entire time. It's just I feel like Kibbs has not found the right disruptors to TLA's game plan.
Nah, not at all. Kibbs really kind of just looks lost. I think he just doesn't really know the Sonic matchup. Like, he doesn't know how to play it. And the down smash is going, but not quite secure. But I don't know if Kip's going to be able to make it back. The spring actually helps, but the down smash makes it not matter.
Yo.
And it's going to be another 2-stock for TLA. He nets his team 6 points. It's now 14-8. And for loser on Iona College, the pressure is on. It needs to be at least a double 2-stock just for a tie. He needs a minimum of a 3-stock in at least one of the games in order to win by 1 point in 5th set. Yeah.
It's been close this entire time, but hopefully they have a very powerful anchor on Iona. This is tough.
I sure hope that loser is a powerful anchor and does not live up to his name. Yoshi Man, which I wanted to say at the start, I don't remember if he actually plays Yoshi. I've seen this player.
He plays, I think, Bowser Jr. and Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't play that much Yoshi, actually. He might play a little bit, but I feel like I specifically remember seeing his name and just assuming he would play Yoshi, and then he didn't.
Trying to figure out who the 5th right now is going to be for both universities.
Oh, they have actually decided they have subs they're choosing between?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Trying to figure it out.
While we get that sorted out, we're going to cut to just one last little break here for the match and make sure we have everything in order. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are getting into the tense last set of the match between Iona University and Rider University. We have Rat King coming in to represent Iona, too much leak for me, and Yoshi Man coming in to represent Rider University.
Forgot Ionia was a thing in League. It's funny. But yeah, Rat King, I believe Rat King. Does Rat King play Steve, if I recall correctly? Could be wrong.
From the button check, he plays...
Oh my. Okay, never mind. We got Yoshi versus
Yoshi
Larry.
Man playing Yoshi. Looks like he's proving me wrong. Going up against Rat King on the Larry. Very interesting character selection from both sides.
And this is Iona's last chance, really, to make things happen. You know, there has to be... They really have to go above and beyond. And yeah, we need at least two stocks, you know, for this to at least be evened up.
Two stocks or a 1 stock and a 3 stock just for even. A 2 stock and a 3 stock to win for Yoshi Man. Rat King doesn't even need to win, just needs to keep Yoshi Man at bay and not lose too hard.
The name of the game here for Yoshi Man is just get those stocks off. Not necessarily to win, but just get, you know, Rat King down to 1 stock at least both games. That's all he has. He doesn't even have to win.
But yeah, it's Rat King who's playing on defense here. Oh, never mind. I'm crazy. No, you're completely right. I'm completely wrong. Great. Yeah, Yoshi Man just needs to not lose too hard. Rat King playing Larry needs to win hard. Not two things you typically associate with each other.
True. But then, man, it might be tough in this situation. Already off to a great start, though.
Gets the 1 stock. But already at 103, it feels pretty rough to make a 3 stock happen, so... You see, there it is, the forward air.
Just needs to conserve these stocks, honestly, at this point, if they are going to choose to win
swing.
this game.
40%, wow.
Ooh, already looking good, though.
Yeah. Could be the 2 stock victory that we need from Larry.
Potentially.
From Rat King.
Well, the Yoshi's punish game, really strong. So, we're going to see if Yoshi Man has it in the tank to do so. Wow, what a sneaky up B hit right there from Rat King. Rat King looking really good right now defensively.
Yoshi Man just holding into that bomb.
It's like he's on the airship.
Yeah, exactly. 121% on Yoshi Man. Very dangerous territory. And only 52 on Rat King.
That's a shield break coming out, and that is a full stock being taken off right there. I'm sure of it.
No.
And that's heartbreaking if you're Rat King right there.
You can't let yourself get hit by that. It's going to have to be a 3 stock.
Yeah, it's going to need to have a 3 stock next game, and that's almost impossible, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think Rat King has it in him.
Yeah. 3 stocks are such a tall order to have in these high-pressure situations.
Absolutely. Let alone the fact that Yoshi Man may just win this game.
Oh, yeah.
That could also happen.
Oh! All right. Making it a little easier, though, for Rat King at this point.
It may be optimal.
Tactical suicide.
No.
I mean, Yoshi Man could very well just, you know...
Yoshi Man's...
He could SD right now, and that'd be fine. That would only be 1 point.
And Rat King's in the lead. Like, you can't discount him at all. Rat King is winning the game currently. It's now dead even, actually. Like, as even as he... Very little series of movements from Rat King. I like that.
But I mean, the points still matter overall.
They do, yeah.
Yoshi Man, you know, still should be trying his best. No tactical SDs or anything like that, even if he does win. Because the more that the point lead goes, I believe it'll matter for seeding later on in the league.
Yes, indeed. Rat King at 100%. Ideally gets this last stock off to keep himself in contention.
Rat King cannot afford to lose at this point. There's so much on the line. You at least have to win this game if you're gonna hope, and if you're gonna have any hopes of making this comeback. This game is so close. The down air coming off right there, approaching kind of kill percentage right now against Yoshi. Nice little footstool. Okay, dash attack. This is tough. This is very scary. Either character has a win condition here in just 1 strong hit. Ooh, that was an up smash on a shield right there, for sure. And that's another... Oh my god.
Damage, not quite enough to get it, though. Dead even.
That could have been a link. I don't think he expected it, though. That'd be it. Wow. All right, it's a glimmer.
Right, takes the game, gets 1 more point back to himself. brings the total score up to 9-14, meaning that if he wins this game, he will in a 3-stock, he will receive 5 points for his team and go to a tie.
There's a glimmer of hope here right now for Ryder, or for Iona rather. There needs to be a 3-stock this game. Literally, if Yoshiman takes 1 stock, that is it. You know, Ryder will have won this pretty convincingly.
It must feel pretty good to be Yoshiman in this position. The way must be completely like...
Oh yeah, like definitely. You only have to take 1 stock.
It's 1 stock, come on.
And the way that these games have been going, or at least that first game went, it seems like Yoshiman did what he needed to do to get those stocks off. So Rat King is going to have to play out of his mind if he hopes to claw this back. It would have been nice if it was just 1 stock loss, but that shield break really, really unfortunate for Iona.
Yeah, that was tragic for him.
Yeah, super devastating.
It's possible, but it's only possible by the thinnest of margins right now. So
oh yeah.
It's kind of all but in the bag for Ryder here.
For real.
But we're going to have to see what happens. Both players getting their stages locked in, getting their characters locked in. Trying to make what they need to happen happen. And I think Yoshiman is fooling around just a little bit here as he switches.
Oh, no, Yoshiman also has a Bowser Jr., actually.
Yeah, he does. He just wants to assert dominance, show that he's the better one, I guess.
Yeah.
And we enter on Kalos, fitting the most beautiful stage for the finale.
A more fitting end. I cannot picture a more fitting end whatsoever for either of these two. Like we said, though, Rat King.
Still on hit.
You know, if there's one way to expose someone else, it's in the Ditto. You know, who knows their character better, who has the better punish game. And right now, Rat King doing a fairly good job so far this first stock. Just has to make sure they don't get hit by anything. Luckily, I think the silver lining here is that a lot of Bowser Jr.'s approach tools are fairly linear. So it does give Rat King a little bit more breathing room than I say against Yoshi, because Yoshi can kind of just float around, take trays, and he has just high damage enabled into his kit.
That's bad, damn it. No throw from Yoshi. That's right. That's how he grabbed Release last game as well.
You know, will Yoshiman assert his dominance? That's
looks king. Like it's no so far, but we'll have to find out. That's some good.
Oh, he
whiffed. Connection.
He whiffed the forward air hit. Ooh, tries to get another one right there. Already 61 done on Rat King, and growing at this point. Right though.
He needs to find this kill soon.
Could be tough to kill Junior too, though. I feel like a lot of the moves that Junior has will be hitting Junior Clown Cart, which doesn't affect Junior as much as hitting the main body of Junior. Already at 100, it is looking mighty grim right here for Rat King.
Yeah, it's looking real bad. I think any Iona fans can look away now, but anyone who's just into Smash in general, this is a funny little set. We don't get to see Bowser Jr. Dittos all too often. That is for sure.
Oh, there's the whiff. He's swinging for the fences right now, trying to find this kill desperately. All right, the F smash he's been so desperately coveting this entire set finally lands. And at 115, that's a kill. Yeah, no, that's it. Ryder going to be taking this one 14 to whatever score that Rat King ends up with. But that's it. All Yoshiman now has to do now is see if the gap grows.
Absolutely. Yoshiman still in contention to win this. It's a hard-fought Bowser Ditto. What is this? 2 minutes already off the clock. 5 remaining. It's not the most fast-paced match I've ever seen, I'll be honest.
I mean, it is Junior Ditto. They will take a little bit to kill each other unless something crazy happens.
Yeah.
You don't see this Ditto ever either, which is really funny.
Not ever. I think there's only 2 junior players in the world, and they're both here.
The only region I could conceive this happening in is like Philadelphia or Connecticut.
Yeah.
Any other region I can't think of. Maybe SoCal. Because they SoCal, Connecticut, and Philly have a fair share of good junior players. This character's really popular despite being not that good.
Yeah, he's like cute, you know? He's like funny.
He's cute. He's also got like a very distinct style to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, he's very devious. Very, very evil, mischievous child.
A mischievous little rat.
He just wants Papa to be proud of him.
He does just not have it. Oh, in Super Mario Sluggers, he's so cute. He's got like the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Oh, adorable. I love that game.
He wears his little bandana as like a batting helmet.
So cute. But 133 on Yoshi, man. God, this character is so bad. It just can't kill, man.
There are ways to kill. These guys just have been playing fairly linearly, I'd say. Like, I haven't seen any up smashes out of shield, really. Any, like, tricky setups or something like that. These guys are just playing raw.
Yeah. 3 minutes left on the clock. I don't know the exact math, but a timeout does not feel out of the question. Oh, never mind. Racking's on his last time. I completely missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it's looking great for Yoshi. Asserting dominance in the data.
Ooh, F smash coming out. Oh, tries to pull out the F smash and protested that, but no.
Tabs worked the first time, not gonna work again. Cheeky little back air. Racking at 137 though. This jab's probably it. Yeah. Ends with a jab combo. And that's gonna be Rider University taking it.
And man, if you're Ryder, if you're Iona, you're kicking yourselves for that one. You know, that's such a close game to be fumbled right there. And
but in the end, TLA definitely the MVP of the team.
Yeah, TLA doing a fantastic job, honestly.
17-9, not updated here, but 17-9 is going to be.
I think it might be 1-1. Did Rat King win that game 1?
1-1. Oh my god, it's 1-1. Oh.
Rat King won that game 1. I'm
pretty sure. Rat King won that game. No, Yoshi had won that game. Yeah, Yoshi had won that game. Rat King won game 1. Yeah. Oh, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
All right. Well, we're playing for pride.
Yeah, playing for pride at this point, and some points.
Yeah, playing for pride, playing for points. Rider University is locked into the victory.
Yeah, we're just deciding what the counter picks are going to be in this situation. But man, now you just got to keep playing through the pain. Try to shorten that gap as much as you can if you're Rat King. A valiant effort for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, a really great effort. Rat King really did what he could, but in the end, it's just not quite enough. Can't really blame him though. It's not like his team gave him a lot to work with. He had to pull a miracle.
Yeah, it's true.
To make it happen.
You know, it is a team effort at the end of the day. It's not just down to one person at that point. You know, everyone had their own individual performances that, you know, no team is greater than the sum of their parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about how you work as a cohesive unit and pick up each other's slack and cover each other's weaknesses and play for their strengths.
Absolutely, both players. I'm gonna go take a little sneak peek at what the picks and bans are.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Battlefield for the final game of the series. My final game of the day, not yours. You guys got another set. I've got to go. I'm gonna be getting replaced after this game.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be my final game of the day, going to Battlefield.
And
it's going to be Bowser versus K. Rool. Both these players kind of just messing around a little bit, having a goof.
Have a little goof with each other. They know it's over.
Yeah.
You can still play for points. I mean, you never know.
You never know. I think just having fun in the moment's pretty good.
Yeah, why not? That's fine too. At the end of the day, this is what it's all for.
On the bright side, these characters are probably going to beat each other up a little bit more than 2000.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're going to be seeing some big hits.
A little bit more of a slobber knocker than the previous game.
Heavy versus heavy is always a fun time to watch.
Absolutely. You know, I played Browser in the mod that shall not be named.
All right, though, Yoshi man, both these guys kind of already off to a hot start. I'm assuming it's all about how Yoshi man is going to open up Rat King. You know, you're going to see a lot of projectile usage from Rat King.
I definitely think K. Rool wins this matchup. Just having those projectiles really helps against Bowser. It's so hard for him to, like, even just like the crown and the cannonball, they're not like super great projectiles. They just make it so awkward to beat Bowser, you know?
It could be a little bit of a hindrance for Bowser. I think the silver lining here, though, for Bowser is that he's got super large hits. He's strong. His recovery really isn't that susceptible to getting hit by K. Rool. He's got a really good side B command grab. Flamethrower can cause a lot of and that runoff fair. So I feel like Bowser also has the speed to keep up, whereas K. Rool has to rely more so on his projectiles a lot of the time. Bowser could just do crazy. That would have been a shield breaker. Yeah. Bowser's got power on him, and he can do that apparently.
A little up there, though. Trades away the stocks. Basically back to even. Ooh, that fire breath does so much damage when you can't get out of it easily. Rat King taking a lot of damage, dropping low. The ledge trap. Great roll to ledge by Yoshi Man.
Oh, yeah. And Yoshi Man trying to get that 2-frame dare on that up B. I don't know if Bowser's dare is disjointed enough to get that. We're just seeing some punches being thrown here.
Absolutely. 98% puts K. Rool within kill range.
So, oh, yeah.
Not a matchup where that's too common. A true statement here.
Yeah, Yoshi Man just keeps getting Rat King off stage, just going for these jabs. Very interesting interaction there with the down tilt. Uh-oh. Oof. Sure. I'm the king.
I guess that happened. Yeah, Yoshi Man, the king.
I am the Koopa King. I'm royalty. These are both kings.
Is K. Rool actually a king of anything, or is it just like a title he gave himself?
K. Rool is he's a pirate king.
Ah, okay, understandable.
He has his whole crew with him. Bowser is just a tyrant.
Yeah.
He just has a horde of minions. I feel like if you have a horde of minions, you can be considered whatever you want to be considered.
You can make your own total at that point. Ooh. That's a shield break. You gotta look out for that.
What's the punish?
That's gonna be a stock
smash or something? Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't even charge it. Doesn't even need it.
Don't need it.
No swag though. Yoshi Man looking to end it all. Up a stock here.
Ooh, okay.
Make it back though. One stock apiece, 0% dead even. A fitting ending to the map.
Oh yeah. Right there, that's another dare. Still not gonna get grabbed by Rat King right there.
On the Bowser. Imagine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, another crown being thrown out here. Doesn't matter though. Yoshi Man just navigating through this projectile pressure very easily. Bowser pretty speedy in the air too.
Surprisingly, they made it really fast in this game.
Yeah, he's dummy fast. I don't know. I guess it's all the sports he's been playing.
Yeah, true. Actually, that tennis paid off.
He's an athlete. Yeah, all that cardio? Are you kidding me?
Sure, for sure.
K. Rool's gonna be doing cardio out here. He's a big fat alligator.
2 miles a game. Oh my god, he wanted it so bad.
This is like pretty much dead even at this point. I think one more good confirm on either side.
Take it. Rat King learning from his mistakes, not getting shield broken a second time.
Oh, up smash coming out, but the back air off the platform.
And that's going to be it for real this time.
Yeah.
We're going to see Yoshi Man taking the victory over Rat King. 18-9 will be your final score. If I told you this match was close and you just looked at the final score, you might not believe it, but it was. I promise.
Good games all around, but Ryder taking it confidently, you know, shaping up to be a really big threat, you know, having some good players on their side. Sure. Really good sets. This one was pretty down to the wire, honestly, despite the final score.
With that being said, we're gonna hurry through a little bit of an outro.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get to our next match. I've been Toxic Gerbil. If you've liked having me here, you can find me on Twitter at Toxic Gerbil. I am gonna head out, and you guys have Manhattan College versus Quinnipiac University coming up next. Both teams have been in EGF for a while. Both are really solid lineups, so excited to see that one as a spectator and not a producer or commentator. I will see you guys later. We're going to throw it to a quick little break while we get everyone in here.